Hey guys, so before we begin, this is the complete book of hot and spicy cooking by Vicky Lilly, and it's absolutely amazing. Then there's the Woman's Weekly book, which is on cupcakes, cheesecakes, and cookies, and I'm going to be making this chocolate fudge brownie cookies. I'm actually in the middle of cooking, so I'm going to quickly strain this rice as I'm making beef rendang, and I've got my onions frying on the stove and my prepared or marinated meat. I will show you guys how to make this very soon. It's absolutely delicious and it's great for the entire family. Okay, so I'm just going to allow this to cook and we can begin. In a large mixing bowl, place your 250 grams softened butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 cups of caster sugar, 3/4 cups of brown sugar, and 1 egg. Now whisk, beat or mix this until it is light and fluffy. This is the creamy texture you want after beating or mixing. It's now time to work with the dry ingredients. Now you could use a sieve or you can use a fork to loosen up the flour. Here I am adding 2 cups of plain flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Okay, so before I go ahead and sift the dry ingredients, I'm going to add my strained rice back into the pot. Okay, and I don't know about you guys, but when I bake, I make a lot of mess and I end up cleaning while I'm baking. So I'm just going to go ahead now and sift this. Remember, you can always just use a fork to mix that up. So you will now set aside those dry ingredients and chop your chocolate. I use at least about 150 grams of chocolate. I actually love adding more. Here's a good tip to chop chocolate. Wow, that's a tongue twister. But you can place your chocolate upside down and that's the best way to slice or chop it. Now we are going to alternatively add the dry ingredients and the chopped chocolate to the sugar or egg mixture. I'm actually adding more choc chips because my kids love when it's really chocolatey. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the white chocolate chips. I'm going to use a spatula to just scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure that I've incorporated all of the butter and sugar mixture. Now you can use your dough hook, a metal spoon, or just use your hands to form it into a soft and pliable dough. We have to make sure that it's not sticky like this. So I'm going to add a little bit more flour just until it is a nice soft dough and it isn't sticky or dry. Okay, so this dough is ready. I'm going to just prepare my baking tray and I'm going to preheat my oven to 180 degrees. You can put it lower at 160. You'll get a much softer, more brownie-like cookie. You will now roll level tablespoons of the dough. I prefer to roll a lot less. So 2/3 of a golf ball size will actually give you a perfectly sized cookie. And this size will allow you to get at least 2 large trays. Okay guys, so while my oven is heating up, I'm just going to check up on my food and you can see this golden deliciousness. I'm going to add some tomatoes in there. I don't know about you guys, but I've always used a processor to process my onions and tomatoes as it saves me a lot of time. I just placed the first tray into the oven and it's going to bake for 12 minutes. You can place it for longer if you want a more firm cookie, and I've also rolled the rest of the dough. So the issue with small kitchens, you always have that one person who always comes in the middle of everything while you're busy. I am just going to check up on this first tray of cookies just to make sure that they aren't too crisp. If it is a bit soft, you can put it in for a little longer, which is what I'm going to do. And if you prefer that more fudgy brownie cookie, you can take it out at the 10-minute mark. I've decided to add some butternut instead of potato to this beef rendang. And these are all done. Look at how they've baked. I love the way they spread. So I'm going to go ahead and get this next tray ready.
Follow the tray, follow the tray. There we go. And move out now, move out. That's it.
And now for the taste test. I've made this tons of times though.
Thank you. It's very good. It's soft, it's crunchy, it's balanced.
Already, I'm moving this. He likes the camera. This is the reason why I don't put him on camera too much.
That's unbelievable.
Dude, come on. Okay, I'm going. My patio absolutely needs a makeover and I intend on working on that soon. But for now, here's a Jack Canfield book that I really think will be of great advantage to you. I hope you loved this video. Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell.